Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you had a nice what is it called? Holiday? What is the holiday? I had it in the tip of my tongue before I started this video. Spring break. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, when you don't have the kids at home, you lose all track of time and days and what's going on. All I see when I see the kids going, because we have a school where my kids went to, at the end of the road, when you see the kids, I see them through the living room window, and I see kids going to school. I'm like, okay, they must be back now, okay? So I did not want to interrupt you guys. And also, it gave me time to rest and organize a little bit, because it was very little. So this book I did not buy because at the time there was a movie. They made a movie about it. So I don't know if you guys saw the movie, but I thought, I absolutely love Ivy and Bean. I don't know if you do. And this is the book we're going to read. And then the movie is on Netflix. So if you want to go watch the movie and you haven't watched it yet, I don't know if it's rentable any other place. Like, you know, they have those red, whatever that is, and at the supermarket, red box, something like that. But, or maybe online, I don't know. But if you have Netflix, and then you can, it's called Ivy and Bean Get to Work, and they're like digging. What do you think they're digging? I never saw the movie because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, and I wanted to, you know, react to the book with you guys. But I waited so that, you know, it took a while, you know, before I decided maybe should I get it or not. I went back and forth, but I said, you know what, maybe some of the kids are younger, they haven't seen the movie, so I got the book. So it has a few chapters. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chapters. So this is gonna be a few videos, so just hang in there with me. Oh boy. The first chapter is called The First Problem. Oh, yeah. What is she up to? She lost her paper and her pencil, I guess. They're writing something. Let's find out. Bean dropped her pencil. Then she dropped her worksheet. After that, there was nothing else to drop. It was time for math. Do you guys like math? I used to love math until I came here. Because you guys did math differently than when I was used to in Puerto Rico. So it was, after that, I just lost it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Algebra, when I came from Puerto Rico, and all of a sudden, they're speaking all the, like, the triangles, and I had to take geometry later and all that, and I was like, what? I have to stay after school? And my son, my oldest son, he's a whiz at math. I mean, he was advanced. Before he left high school, he was doing, I don't know how many calculus you have, but he was doing college credits before he left high school, and he was so advanced in math. I was so proud of him. I'm like, whoa, you go. You do that. Because I can't do it. So Carlos earned $3 a week walking his grandmother's dog. Oh, that's nice. Why doesn't she walk her own dog? Bean wondered. Carlos wanted a new seat for his bicycle. What happened to the old seat? Bean wondered. The seat he wanted cost $14.50. For a seat? Bean thought, you should get more than just a seat for $14.50. And all right. At least a candy. How many weeks would it take for Carlos to earn enough money to buy bike seats? I have no idea. Don't ask me. I'm the one who does not do math anymore. How should be? No, poor Carlos. Was he riding his bike without a seat? Ouch! I seen people when I was little. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I saw kids without a seat riding their bikes. They were boys, and I'm like, what if you fall? Oh my gosh. And I was always wondering, why don't they have a seat? And it was like they either found the bike, they got the bike, and their parents were not, they didn't have the money for, you know, the seat. So they had to ride it like that. And I'm like, that is so dangerous. But besides the point, let's read the book. Maybe if he walked the dog more, he'd get more money. What was the matter with his grandmother? She had broken her legs? Or was he just old? And what about the dog? Was the dog old too? Did Carlos have to pick up his poop? $3 wasn't very much for that. Bean thought Carlos should get a different job. Maybe an ice cream store. What? How old are you? Doesn't work that way, but this is what she was wondering about. She was like, what happened to the grandma? And he should do the ice cream. And then, yeah, look at riding your bike without a seat. That's, oh my gosh. Are you doing that now? Don't do that. At least I would put a plywood or something. Or a pillow. That would be better. Oh my gosh. Now I lost it. Here we go again. Okay. That's what Bean would do. If you work in an ice cream store, you make money. Plus, you get to eat ice cream. Okay, people. Miss Aruba Tate called. Oh, I miss Miss Aruba Tate. Finishing? I'm still on the first problem, Bean yelped. Oh my gosh, she was on the first problem. Miss Aruba Tate clapped her hands. It's time to come to the Rock for a special presentation. Margalie, are you our Colorado today? Colorado? Wait, did I skip a page? No? What is this? Oh, I thought that was a cat. Margalie, you are our Colorado today. Okay, that's what it says. Look. Okay. Everyone but Margalie groaned. Margalie put her hands up in there and yelled, I rock! The rug in Miss Aruba Tate's classroom was a big problem. It had a picture to the United States on it. Oh, it was supposed to teach the kids where all the states were. Which I don't know. Don't ask me. But the kids didn't care where all the states were. The only state they cared about was Colorado. Because it had the Rocky Mountains in it. Ah, I get it. Okay. All right. Look at all the kids. The funniest faces. That meant whoever sat on Colorado got to yell, I rock! Oh, okay, I know it's that way. If I was looking at the United States map, from Florida over here is that way. Whatever that way is. That's all I know. One day, 14 kids tried to sit on Colorado at once. Oh my gosh. And Drew had to go to the nurse's office to lie down. After that, Mr. Aruba Tate made it. Today's Colorado is short. Even though none of the other states were nearly as good as Colorado, it was still hard to choose the right one. Bean and Ivy squished into Michigan together. Ah, that's where I was born. I was born in Michigan. Eric wanted to be North and South Dakota. Okay. That'd be good if they all pick a different state. They can learn all the states in the United States, right? People, Mr. Aruba Tate, Sit down, our special guest is here. Everyone twisted around, trying to see the special guest. But it was only the principal. She's not special. The principal did not sit on the rug. Well, she's older. She stood in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and smiled. Good morning, second graders. I see that lots of you are ready to listen. Thank you, Suzu and Emma and Eric. Thank you for being ready to listen like second graders. Get on with it, thought Bean. I thought she yelled it out. Get oh my God. I'm sorry. That would have been me. Like, get on with it, okay? She only thought about it. I can't read. Oh God, I'm gonna cry. Okay, so where was I? Oh my gosh. IBM exchange. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Thank you for being Emerson School hosting a special event. Ivy and Bean exchange glances. Taiko drumming, mouth Ivy. Bean nodded. But we were wrong. It's career fair, said the principal. They're only in second grade. Can anyone tell me what a career is? Hey, job, whispered Ivy. Oh, okay. I thought she yelled it out. Hey, job. A job, called Bean. Very good, the principal said. That's right. At today's career fair, you will meet people who have many different kinds of jobs. So you can learn all about the wonderful, interesting careers you can choose when you're a grown-up. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious. She's just like, he's like, get on with it. I'm never gonna forget that part. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Oh my goodness. I guess that's what some parent does. Cut trees. Bean stopped listening. She already knew what she wanted to be when she grew up. An arborist. Oh, we had an arborist come in and we were like, cut that tree down. And he was like, you will kill it. I'm like, yeah, that's what we want. You know how bad it is to, at our age, to be, you know, like getting leaves and stuff. I can't do it anymore. My husband's doing it by himself and it's just like, this is insane. Could you cut more limbs? No. I'm like, next time I'm hiring somebody else, okay? They climbed trees and cut off their dead branches with huge chainsaws. She could hardly wait. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you could do that. With just a little rope, a seat, and a humongous. Look at how big that is. Whoa. The principal was still talking. The PTA has spent so many weeks organizing this event, and it is important learning opportunity. So I expect you children to be polite and respectful. Emerson emissaries. Okay. Finally, she stopped and took a breath. Does anyone have any questions? Are there rights? Asked Emma. I should watch the movie. Yoga, tooth decay, and hairy pipes. What? Is this the second chapter? Look at this. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Mr. Rubate's class arrived at the cafeteria. A PTA that handed each student a pencil and a piece of paper. At the top were the words, when I grow up, I want to be, I guess they fill it out. The dad explained that they were supposed to list 3 jobs they had learned about the career fair they wanted to have when they grow up. Bean raised her hand. Is there an arborist in there? The dad frowned. No, but there's a lawyer. Very 2 different careers. He hurried them inside. The long lunch tables that were usually in the cafeteria were gone. Instead, there were rows of small tables. At each one, there was a grown-up. And on every table, there was a sign saying the grown-up's name and job. Wander around, kids, urged the dad. Ask questions. Find out what these people do all day. Discover your passion. Okay. Ivy and Bean stopped at the first table. On it sat a tall woman. Her sign said Sheila, yoga instructor. I'm not laughing at that. It's just her face. Look at her face. It's like, okay, and this is the other parents, I guess. Or the other people, I don't know. Let's see what they do. Oh, sorry, I almost hit you with the book. Did I hit you in the face? Did I hit you in the head? She stared at them. They stared at her. Take a brochure, she said eventually. They took a brochure. Chet. Banker was the next. Chet? Okay, wait a minute. I know I have a language barrier, but look how it's spelled. Okay, where is he? Right here. Okay, so you know I'm not saying a bad word. Sure. Why do we have money? Oh, what? Okay, wait a minute. I skipped a few. He had a stack of play money in front of him. Where does money come from? Answer me that, he said. The ATM, guess Bean. Chet, banker said. Sure, but why do we have money? Ivy and Bean look at each other. That's something they had always wondered. Okay. Oh gosh. Why do they name these people names I can't even pronounce? Oh, Jesus, almost 20 minutes already. Shit. Oh my God. Are you laughing at me? No. Look, they're talking about him again. Banker slid a play dollar toward each of them. Let's say you have $1, he said. You can keep your dollar safe at home. And you will have $1. You can spend your $1 and then you have nothing. Or you can put your $1 in the bank and let the bank use it to say thanks. The bank will give you a little bit of money. So in the end, you have more than $1. You're richer. He smiled. Isn't that great? Bean and Ivy looked down at their play dollars. How come we can't buy things with this paper and we can't buy things with money paper? Asked Bean. Who decided? Asked Ivy. I don't know, admitted Chet Banker. I really don't know. He's having a hard time with the girls. Oh my gosh. Let's see if there's an arborist around here somewhere, muttered Bean. I'm almost 100% sure there isn't a witch, said Ivy. A witch? She wants to be a witch when she grows up. That's what she wants going to be when she grew up. Oh, great. Augustine, dentist, table had posters of tooth decay and a basket of floss. If he wants more business, he should give out candy, said Ivy as they hurried by. Mariah, architect, has some little buildings on her table. She also had big blue drawings of houses that show where the walls and windows and doors would go. So far, She's the only one I would like to be, I want to be, Ivy said. She wrote architect on her paper. Wait, said Bean, looking ahead. There's an author. Ivy liked books. They went to look at, okay, now it's Pagine? I'm just, what is this? Pagine? Pagine? Author. On her table was a big stack of books, but they were all the same book. It was about avocados. Narving Plumber had pictures of horrible things he'd found in pipes, like hairballs. He even had a sample pipe with a hair sticking out at the end of it. Don't brush your hair over the sink, okay? All right. Ivy looked guilty, being told Narvin she didn't brush her hair at all. It still falls off your head, he said. All the time. It's falling and falling, just like mine. I guess I'm a second grader now. He looked upset thinking about it, so Bean wrote plumber at the top of her page to make him feel better. But she didn't really want to be a plumber. Oh my gosh, look. There's the avocado book and the hair on the They look like roots. And they were walking away from Narvin Plumber. They saw their friend, most of the time, Leo. He was walking very fast, pulling another kid by the sleeve. Come on, he was saying. Hurry up. What's happening? Called Bean. Where are you going? Leo turned around. His eyes were shining. I found the best job ever. It's in the back. Come on. Oh my gosh. I wonder where he found. Look at him. His eyes are like a deer in the headlight. Where's he going? The best job in the world. It's 22 minutes. Should I keep going? Everybody's hovering around this person. I wonder who it is. If you saw the movie, you know. Don't give it away. Shh. Leo was almost running, and Bean and Ivy had to move fast to keep up with him. They scurried past a whole row of careers to arrive at the farthest end of the cafeteria. There were only 2 tables in this row, and one of them was empty. The other was surrounded by kids. Behind it sat a big old man in a plaid shirt. Herman, treasure hunter, his sign said. Wow, said Bean, looking at Herman, treasure hunter's table. On it, there were lots of coins and jewelry speckled with dirt. This is a job? Wow. Ooh, look at him. Wow. There's necklaces and I guess, I don't know, coins. Earrings, something else over there, I don't know. Yep, said Herman. Best job in the world. He's my grandpa, said a 5th grade girl standing next to him. Her name was Elsa. She had a very long braid. He takes me treasure hunting on weekends. Don't you, Grandpa? Yep, said Herman. And all that money? Asked Leo, looking at the coins. You just found it? Yep, said Herman. Is that all he says? Yep. Grandpa's rich. Elsa fluffed her braid. How do you know where to look? Asked a 3rd grader named Sienna Kate, crowding in next to Ivy. Well, began Herman. You go to places where people lose things, interrupted Elsa. You go to parks and beaches and parking lots and places like that. Because people lose things all the time in those places. They lose keys and watches and jewelry. And even rings. We found this last weekend. She held up a ring with a face on it. Okay, a face? He pointed to a little metal car race antique worth a bundle. Found it up in a lake. Look at the little car. Okay. So, but how? Asked Leo. Don't you just go dig around? Do you just go and dig around? Elsa laughed. No, we use this. She pointed to a metal stick next to her grandpa. It's a metal detector, she explained, holding it up so they could see it. You hold it over the ground like this, like side to side. And when it finds metal like gold, it beeps. Then you dig. All the kids crowding around Herman's table moaned. What? Asked Herman. What's wrong? How much does a metal detector cost? Asked Leo. $160, said Elsa, but it detects in water. Oh my goodness. That's more than what he wanted for the seat on the bike. Everyone moaned again. Leo shook his head. I know it was too good to be true. Look at them. Look, there's a fish. That's my treasure. That is true. A lot of people lose all kinds of jewelry and stuff at the beach because they shouldn't take that. They shouldn't put jewelry. If you're going to the beach, don't leave all that at home because you lose it sometimes. We're kids. We don't have $160, Eric yelled. That's almost 2 years of allowance, Margalie said gloomily. Oh, jeez. Herman frowned. Hang on just a minute there. Look at, they're all sad now. They're like, oh no. How are we going to get $160? He leaned down, rummaged underneath his table, and brought up a big book. Look, the book was called Finders Keepers. On the cover was a picture of a hand holding a stack of gold coins. Herman pointed to the picture. This fellow in the picture, he didn't use any metal detectors. No, sir. He was digging out a basement and his shovel struck metal. Clunk! Herman's eyes got big. He pulled up his shovel and there was a gold coin sitting right on the end. So he keeps digging and guess what? He looked at Leo. He found more? Said Leo. He found a hoard. A hoard? Said Herman. That means a whole lot, said Elsa. Oh, thank you. A ton. The old-time treasure hunters didn't have metal detectors, said Herman. They had shovels and they had intuition. That's all you really need. What's intuition? Asked Suzu. A hunch, whispered Ivy. A hunch? Cried Bean. Right, you feel it sometimes, said Herman, looking into space in a mysterious way. Yeah, said Elsa. Real treasure hunters have a special sense. Wow, thought Bean. A special sense. Ivy nodded. A special sense. People have been finding treasure for hundreds of years, said Herman. They didn't have metal detectors. They used their heads. They thought, where do people bury things? Where do people lose things? Then they go to that spot and dig up all the goods. Dig up all the goods. No, it doesn't say all the goods. Dig up the goods. I can't read it. But the most important thing, he tapped his head. Intuition. And a shovel, added Elsa. No one answered. They were all busy writing treasure hunting at the top of their when I grow up I want to be papers. Look at the line. They're using their bags to write. Oh, that's so funny. I remember that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna stop here because it's 30 minutes. The next chapter is Intuition and a Shovel. You gotta stay tuned to see what happened. Wait, did I miss a page? No, I didn't. Okay, so I need a bookmark. Need a bookmark. I found this. Stay tuned for what's coming next, okay? Don't forget to say your prayers. Don't forget to be good, to have a good heart, and love Jesus. And what else? Make good decisions. Because with good decisions, you have a better future. And stay in school, okay? You guys stay in school. No matter what you want to be, stay in school. Figure it out. You have plenty of time. Don't worry about having the pressure of people asking you what you want to be when you grow up, okay? So, because you'll change your mind 100 times, probably. Oh my gosh, even when you're at college. Like my daughter changed her mind halfway through college. I'm like, that's gonna cost us more money. Come on. So, be good for goodness sake. Make good decisions and may the Lord bless you and keep you always. I will see you soon to see what happens in this book. And I'm gonna see if I can find a movie to see it, because it's got to be a good movie. But no, I don't want to spoil it. I'll watch it after I finish the book. Alright, so I'll see you soon, okay? Be good. Until the next one.